Standby 3 is on. Standby 1.
Your mission.
We used a few of these implants in your shoulder, so this is the implant if you want to take a look at it.
Your message.
And it makes sense when you think about gravity.
Our medium.
To keep.
The program. Put this open.
UWTV.
The Cowboys and the Buffalo Soldiers are kind of iconic groups in terms of the African American West.
I go to the cleaners and people will say, gee, we saw you on television. I go to the service station and they'll say, we saw you on television. I think the most interesting thing was I went into the DMV to get my license renewed, and they said, before I even got to the counter, we saw you on TV. So that seems to me reflective of the tremendous impact and appeal that UWTV has.
Over 2 million households in Washington are connected to UWTV. Nationally, more than 35 million can watch UWTV programs on Research Channel.
We get feedback all the time. People in the community, people in the legislature, people in the business world care what's going on in UW Computer Science and Engineering and in UW in general. So UWTV has made a huge difference to us in community perception of what we're doing.
UWTV's content is available to anyone, anywhere, at any time. Our video-on-demand library gives worldwide access to over 1,000 programs.
Well, good afternoon. I'm delighted to welcome you to this, our Eye-to-Eye, our first ever Eye-to-Eye meeting.
The primary mission of the University of Washington is to create global citizens and future leaders through quality education.
We tend to think that education takes place only on campus. I happen to believe it should take place everywhere, and that the UW is, through UWTV, extending its educational arm into the general community.
The university is committed to enriching the lives of people in our community and the world.
So right now what I'm going to do is I'm going to look at your leg with ultrasound.
This is the very best of reality TV because it's giving people information. They can see themselves in the patient, and they're getting to see the doctors not just in a white coat, but how are they as human beings.
Deborah, you're doing a great job.
Okay.
You're hired. We'll do it again tomorrow.
I think the marrying of information and the television medium for medicine works. It's a very powerful combination.
UWTV returns benefits to the university as well.
Okay, let me see it.
We get a lot of feedback from interested people who are following our activities, some as donors, some as people who haven't given, but that experience of seeing students makes them actually come forward with a donation. I've had several people who say, I saw those wonderful students of yours on the television. I had no idea you did such great work. Here's, encloses my first gift to the School of Music at the University of Washington.
We may have national and even international reputations among our peers, but the general public may not necessarily know that, and I think they need to be aware of what we do and why it's important. And I think that in turn will result in greater support, both financial support for the university and I think public spirited support in the sense of people understanding the importance of maintaining a first-rate university. And that's where UWTV becomes a crucial link, making sure that the public understands exactly what we do.
The appeal of the visuals should match the power of the vision. UWTV's staff of award-winning professionals makes that happen.
The work we get done at UWTV is of the very highest quality of anything else I've ever done. And I've worked for some very big clients that could afford to have the very best. I think we have the very best at UWTV.
We're dealing with professional video production crews, professional editing crews, a professional cable television station, and a professional national and international DBS satellite outlet. It's important to have quality of production that reflects the quality of what we're doing. We're one of the top computer science programs in the nation, and that's how we want to represent ourselves, and UWTV has been great to work with in that regard.
At UWTV, our programs match the style and budget that best suits our clients. We produce lectures,
so the main function of the spacecraft is
documentaries.
It was the genesis of profound change at the University of Washington. Creativity.
promotional and recruitment videos,
You need the same qualities to play volleyball for the Huskies.
and educational or training material.
What's the measurement to the tip of the rocket?
37.
We've also used the latest in technology for live connections to students in China and scientists researching deep-sea thermal vents.
Life on Earth may have originated in some of these deep hydrothermal systems. This is really exciting science.
Your message.
We are using the satellite to beam a signal to the top of Kane Hall on the University of Washington campus.
Our medium. Helping fulfill the University of Washington's mission.
It's tremendous outreach for us, and it's worth what we put into it many times over.
UWTV.